Happy Throwback Thursday, Jays. I'm Olivia Book.
And I'm Drew Higgins. Today we'll have a look at the rest of this week's weather with Hannah Sanders and a check-in on Blue Jay sports with Derek Carr.
All of that and so much more coming up next.
This is KLHS.
Today is Thursday, and that means Throwback Thursday. On this day in history, in 1962, Jerry Rice, American football player and sportscaster, was born. Another famous birthday on this day in history, in 1967, Kate Walsh, American actress and producer, was also born.
And in 1775, the United States Continental Congress orders the establishment of the Continental Navy, later renamed the United States Navy. And in 1914, in Major League Baseball's World Series, the Boston Braves defeat the Philadelphia Athletics at Fenway Park in Boston, completing the first World Series sweep in history.
And lastly, in 1983, Ameritech Mobile Communications, now AT&T, launched the first U.S. cellular network in Chicago.
I know, I'm super thankful for AT&T, Olivia, but now let's get into some announcements. The state champion and nationally ranked LHS Sapphires will be hosting a tryout prep clinic for all dancers interested in auditioning for the program in the future. The clinic will be open to grade levels 6 through 11 and will be held on Sunday, November 20th from 3:45 to 6:15 in Coakley Fieldhouse at Liberty High School. Along with learning the audition process and technique requirements in various dance styles, participants will learn a dance that will be performed at the halftime of the LHS men's basketball game on Friday, December 2nd. For more information, please contact Coach Maggie Willis at mwillis@liberty.k12.mo.us, and registration forms may be found in the main office.
I know that this past weekend, our very own LHS band did a pretty awesome job at their last competition. Let's throw it over to Peyton Larison, who is with Jackson Sterling, to tell us a little bit more about their upcoming competition this weekend.
Hey Jays, it's Peyton Larison here with Jackson Sterling, the head drum major. So you guys did have a show last Saturday. Tell me how that went.
It went pretty well. We took second overall in our field show. Our indoor guard, they took third, and then our drumline took third in their indoor drumline show, which is pretty awesome. And then me, Marcella Reeder, and Abby Bavuso also all got the most outstanding drum major award across all of the classes, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty hard to do.
So this Saturday you also have another show. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so this Saturday we're going to Warrensburg to UCM, and that's a big competition that a lot of marching bands from all over the state go to. And we'll be taking our show 7 this year, 7 Deadly Sins. We've been working on it for quite a while, since late July, like July 20th. And they put in a ton of work for it, and I'm hoping it'll be awesome.
So since it is your senior year, what are your expectations for this show?
Since it's my senior year, I'm expecting everyone to give 110%. Like, they've put in a ton of work to get the show to where it is now, and if they, like, Saturday will be the last time they perform the show. So if it's not a good performance, then what was all the work that you put in for? Like, what's the point? So I'm expecting some good stuff on Saturday.
Thank you, Jackson. Back to the front desk.
Thank you so much, Peyton. If you're interested in a trivia-style competition, Scholar Bowl is for you. Practices are on Tuesdays immediately after school in room 207. Contact Mr. Larson or Mr. Brewer for more details.
Drew, I know walking into school today, it finally started to feel like fall, even a little bit of winter. Hannah, what can you tell us about that?
You're certainly right, Olivia. We did have some very chilly temperatures. I know the past week has been really cloudy and rainy, but I do have some good news for this weekend and the beginning of next week. Luckily, the sun will be coming back for a short time. However, it will be warming back up to temperatures in the 80s. Today we'll have a high of 60 and a low of 44 with about a 10% chance of rain. That 10% chance of rain will continue into Friday and will increase throughout the night with a high of 70 and a low of 61. Saturday we'll have 30% chance of isolated thunderstorms, which will also increase into the night into more serious thunderstorms that could affect Liberty before midnight. The high will be 80 and the low will be 64. Sunday will be sunny with a few clouds and a decreased chance of rain, as well as 10 to 20 mile-per-hour winds. The high will unfortunately be 82 with a low of 64. So it looks like we'll be losing fall weather for a few days. Next week, however, we'll drop back down to the 60s near the end of the week. Monday we'll have a high of 83 and a low of 64. And Tuesday we'll have a high of 79 and a low of 56 and completely sunny skies. Taking a look at national weather, you can see that Missouri is right in between the colder temperatures of Nebraska and Iowa and Wyoming, and the warmer temperatures of Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Most of the country has some form of cloud cover except for those lucky states such as Georgia and North Carolina. Hopefully we can turn these clouds into some sunshine. Before we go back to school announcements, there are some updates about the hurricanes that have been developing in the Atlantic near the Gulf Coast. Hurricane Matthew has actually become less of a threat to the United States, and there's now a new hurricane called Hurricane Nicole that is developing around Bermuda, as you can see on the map. The hurricane has been categorized as a Category 2 hurricane, but so far no severity reports have been released. We'll keep you updated as Nicole develops. That's all I have for today. Back to the front desk.
Thank you, Hannah. Now let's head over to Derek Carr, who's at the sports desk with an update on our Blue Jay athletics. Derek?
What's up, Jays? The soccer team won their home game last night against Raytown 4-0. The boys swim team has a conference championship meet against the Truman at Henley Aquatic Center tonight. Also, our varsity volleyball team plays a conference match at Truman. Now let's send over to Holly Stansbury talking to Kelsey Schmitz about the golf team's fantastic state performance.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Kelsey Schmitz on the women's golf team. So can you tell us how state went this weekend?
We got fourth at state this weekend, which was really awesome. They hadn't gotten that since 2008, so it was really awesome to go with my best friends and go to state as a team and get fourth. It was really fun.
So how did it feel with your team being there?
It was really awesome. All of us were seniors except one of us, so it was really awesome to just finish off the season, our last year playing golf, with going to state and doing well, so it was good.
All right, thank you. Back to the front desk. Thanks, Holly. Now we ask that everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's all we have for today. For Olivia Book, Hannah Sanders, Derek Carr, Peyton Larison, and Holly Stansbury, and all of our amazing production crew, I'm Drew Higgins. Have a great day, Jays.